Canada. I'm Xavier Downton, and today we'll be looking at how to check your oil. Now, this is the process of checking your oil. So the first thing you're going to want to do is warm up your engine to operating temperature, so that's just when you're ready to run it. Then you want to shut off the engine and let it sit and cool, because you don't want to check the oil when it's piping hot. You gotta locate where the dipstick is, and then you pull the dipstick all the way out, and you have to wipe it clean to clean all the oil off. And that way, when you put it back in and pull it back out, you can see where the oil level is actually sitting, and you'll just check that. If the oil level is low, you're going to need to add more, and if it's high, you're going to need to drain some. And then after that, you wipe your dipstick again, you put it all the way back down slowly and pull it all the way back out, and you see if you're in the middle. And that's what this is. This is showing the maximum line, or the maximum line's up here and the minimum line's up here, and you're wanting your oil to be in this area. And now here's where you would find all the important parts, like your engine filler cap, or your brake fluid reservoir, or the windshield washer reservoir, and then the engine coolant reservoir, and here's your dipstick, and then here's your battery. It's just where you need to look for all this. This would be like at the front by your windshield, and this would be at your bumper. And now some things to look for when you're checking the oil. You want to make sure to check the color and make sure it's the right color, because if it's getting dark or bronze or brown or black, like it could be burnt, and that's why I have these down here to show you what the different colors could mean. And if it's a different color, it could show that your engine's going to get damaged by it being burnt and not working the way it should be, or that you need to change your oil or oil filter. Next thing you want to do is smell it. This is how you check if it's burnt, if it smells burnt. And you just want to smell it, make sure it smells the way oil should smell. And if it smells burnt, that means you're going to have to change out your oil filter and empty out all your oil and change it. Now, the last thing you want to check for is thickness. Now you want to check for thickness, especially here in like Saskatchewan areas, because say it gets colder and your vehicle's engine oil gets a little too thick than what you were running in the summer, it won't run as nice. So you want to make sure that the thickness of your engine allows it to run, or the thickness of your oil allows your engine to run smoothly. And sometimes it may change depending on the temperature and the weather there is outside. And just lastly, make sure that you use the same oil as what is already in your vehicle when adding new level. So if you have a 30 viscosity oil, make sure to add in another 30 viscosity oil. And that's all. So just make sure that when you're checking your oil to be in between the minimum and maximum lines here. If you're in between these lines and your oil is either yellow or like this orange color, you're good to go. And if it gets any darker than that, you might have to check out how the engine runs. And that's all.